Welcome back to Get Your Play Online. My name is Mackenzie, and today we are going to be making this super cool superhero cape. So all you're going to need for this superhero cape is I have some fabric. I'm going to be using yellow today. I have some letters we're going to use to stick on. I have some adhesive Velcro or Velcro that's sticky on the back. I have some scissors, some stars that are sticky on the back, and I have some glitter paper and some fabric glue. You can use whatever glue that you have at home. This stuff works really, really well since we're using some fabric today, but regular glue will work okay as well. So to get started, I'm going to turn on some music. And then I'm going to unfold my piece of fabric. So for this first part, I'm going to kind of fold it this way. So that way I have more room at the top. Alright. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to put some Velcro on our cape to make sure that it stays. You don't have to do this, you can tie yours, but I'm going to put some Velcro so it stays a little bit better. So we're going to take the top, I'm going to take the top two corners of mine, and I'm going to put one pad of Velcro in each corner. Mine are square, like this. You can use whatever you have. And then to make sure that it stays really well, I'm going to put just a little bit of my fabric glue on the back of this, just to make sure it doesn't come off. So we're going to put this on top. Like this, and then we're going to hold it for a few seconds just to make sure that it stays where we want it to. And now it looks like it won't move really. We're going to grab another pad. Make sure you get a sticky and a not sticky pad. Right, so now do this on the other side. And for this one, we have one on the top part, and we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna put this one on the back side of our cape. So we have one on this side, we have one on this side. We're gonna press this down and make sure it stays really well. All right, and just like that. And now your cape will come around your neck. All right, so we're gonna put our fabric aside for a minute, and we are gonna make our bullseye for the back of our cape. So I'm taking two different kinds of glitter paper, and I am going to trace some shapes. I have some shapes like this that I'm just going to trace on my paper. So I'm going to take this one, get kind of like that. Actually, yeah. just kind of gauge, make sure. I'm going to have 2 on one piece of paper, and I'm going to have 1 on the other piece of paper. So I'm going to flip this over so I can see where I'm tracing a little bit better. I'm going to put the bowl down kind of as far in this corner as I can get it so we have room for this little circle. And I'm just going to trace around the bowl. Now, you don't have to trace. You can always make your own circles. That's okay too. This just kind of helps it make this makes it a little bit easier for us to kind of get the bullseye shape that we're looking for. And I have my 2 circles. Now I'm just going to cut those out. Make sure I'm being really, really careful with this. We don't want to cut ourselves with these scissors. Cut all the way around. And there's our first circle. Let's cut out the second circle. So on this sheet of paper, you are going to want to cut out your biggest circle and your smallest circle. Alright, and then I've got my big circle and my little smallest circle. And then on this piece of paper, I am going to take this bowl and I'm going to flip this piece of paper over. I'm going to trace this one. You can feel free to use whatever colors you want. I just really like these colors, so these are the colors that I'm going to use for mine. So now I'm just going to cut this one out. And almost there. Right. So scraps to the side, and I got a little bit of glitter on the table, so I'm gonna kind of wipe that away. So now we've got this really cool circle. So now we're gonna kind of layer them like this. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our gold one and we're going to put some blue on the back. I'll put blue all the way around. sure it sticks. I'm just going to put it in the center of this one. All right, and then we're going to take our smallest circle and we're going to put it in the middle of our gold circle. And get that glue all the way out to those edges. Make sure it sticks really, really well. Press it in the center of this one. Make sure you press it really, really hard. Yeah, something that looks like this. All right, so we're gonna set our scissors and our glue to the side. Set our little bullseye to the side. I'm gonna grab my fabric up at the top. I am going to put this bullseye right in the middle of my cape. I think I'm going to put it right here. Pretty close to the middle of my cape. Like that. So now I'm just going to flip this over and put some fabric glue on the back. All the way out to those edges. Flip it over and put it on. Kind of press it down. Press all the outside edges. Make sure it really, really sticks. So now what we're going to do, I'll let that sit for a minute. We are going to put some stars on our cape. So I'm going to kind of empty these out right here so I can kind of see all my stars. So I have some yellow stars, some white stars, and then I also have some really shiny stars. And they are all different sizes. So I'm just going to kind of smooth this out. And we are going to start right above our bullseye. I kind of make stars all the way around our bullseye. You can put them wherever you want. I'm just going to kind of put them all over. I'm going to kind of do some clumps where I have a few stars together, and then I'm going to spread out the clumps. I'm going to do some big stars and some little stars. Just do that all over. Scoot this over so you can kind of see where I'm putting my stars. But I'm just going to put them all over my cape. And since I have stars that are sticky on the back, I'm just going to place them down and take off the back. So I just take off the back of mine, and then I can just lay them down and they stick pretty well. Pull this a little bit further. You can see a little bit better. There. I am just scoot you back. I'm just gonna place stars all over. Shiny stars. I think these shiny stars are my favorite. They look really cool on the cape. These ones. And I just got these from Walmart. So you can find them kind of wherever you can find some crafts and things like that. They are foamy and they feel kind of funny. And they're really, really squishy. I'm just going to keep placing stars all over. Some yellow stars, I think. And you can feel free to use whatever decorations you want on your superhero costume. I really wanted to have stars in my superhero costume because I think stars are really cool. But you can use, like, you can make a Paw Patrol cape, or you can make a Spider-Man cape, whatever you want. You can make up your own superhero and make a cape with your favorite colors. It is just kind of whatever superhero you want to be. I want some stars at the bottom of my cape. I'll make a yellow one. This one I'm going to do a bunch of little stars together. One more and I'm going to do a yellow one, I think. I'll do some with some big ones. I'll do that one here. Sometimes these are kind of tricky to get off. You just got to get your nail right underneath the paper. If you want to make your own decorations, you can definitely do that too. All you have to do is take like construction paper, or you can take some white paper and color all over it. And then you can just cut out shapes that way and use some glue and glue it onto your cape. That is another option, and you won't have to go to the store and get these stars. All right, I think that's going to be good for stars. Some stars that aren't stuck, that kind of got on my cape. This is what my cape looks like so far. It's got stars all over. It's got the big bullseye. So the last step that I'm going to do is I'm going to put my superhero name on the back right above the bullseye. So I have these really fun glittery letters that I got from Walmart. And my superhero name is going to be Supernova. So, find those letters. Find my S. There are a lot of sheets of these letters. Alright. So I'm just going to kind of peel them off like this. And I'm going to stick mine right above the bullseye. Right here. That's where I'm going to put mine. Because you don't want to put them too high, because then when you wrap it around your neck, your name will kind of disappear behind your hair or behind your neck. You won't be able to see it as well. Kind of want to line it up so that your R is right in the center, or at least like the middle of your name is right in the center of your bullseye. I'm going to make this one a little bit higher. There we go. I put my N a little bit too low. There we go. Here's my last letter. Just like that. And then our cape is all done. Now your cape is going to have to dry. Here's what mine looks like. For a few hours before you can put it on, just to make sure that that glue sets, especially on our bullseye and on our Velcro, just to make sure that it stays in place. So let it dry a little bit. Press your bullseye down if you need to. Then you should be good to go. But here's what mine looks like again. Super glittery, lots of stars, lots of really fun things happening. We hope that I hope that you guys had so much fun doing this activity with me. Make sure to leave a comment down below what yours looks like. We love seeing your pictures. And we hope that you can join us tonight for our last activity of the week. Bye, guys.